Welcome back to Souls Meet. That was a perfect take. That was a perfect take.
Back with our chalice.
Mm-hmm. I feel something like,
This is sweet.
I feel majestic when we're like
Drinking from this.
drinking from here. It makes me feel like elevated, but like in a period type of way.
Yeah, you know,
Like we're the queens.
this is, I call it a chalice because it reminds me of Dumbledore.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Why is this sweet though?
It feels like chinoto.
Literally.
What is it?
I thought I got just a lemon flavor, but
This
it's
is
sweet.
this is
Yeah, we're not saying
yeah, we're
the
not
name.
saying the name until they
Pay
pay
us.
us.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's usually not this sweet.
I'm gonna have to
It's
check the
true.
can. I don't know. This is sweet.
I buy it like every week. Like I have a box. If you go to my house now,
I know you love it.
I have like a box of it. Like I'm just like
Constantly
instead of
taking-
like taking something else, I'll take that.
Yeah.
And it's never this sweet. You're right.
No, I think maybe I know it
A
is
sweet
that,
hint.
but it is definitely sweet.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't taste like it tastes like a stevia or something. Like it doesn't taste
Mm-hmm.
like that
Yeah.
kind of other sugar.
I see it.
You know?
I see it. Yeah.
I don't like it.
You don't? I actually do. Because it
I
reminds
don't like
me
stevia.
of chinoto.
I know. I love chinoto, but this it's the aftertaste of the sugar that I don't like. That's why I don't drink that
You're
stuff.
right. Yeah. It's just
It's
like
that
the
strong.
aftertaste.
Yeah. Anyway,
I remember
back.
when like stevia was like just out.
Oh,
and it
people
was like
loved
the thing.
stevia.
And it was like everything just came with that, but that aftertaste was like so bad.
I'm sorry, no, I'd rather have sugar.
Mhm, same.
Yeah, is it even good? I don't even think stevia is good for
Apparently,
you.
it's not.
It's not good for
Are we gonna get banned by YouTube for saying things that have to do with sugar?
Oops. Don't ban us.
Well, if this is your first time here, you just as per usual in every single intro, we have some interesting conversation that has nothing to do with the podcast.
Nothing at all. Yeah, so let's maybe tell the people. If you're new here, welcome. What do we do here? Let them know.
What we do, we are two best friends who are going to go through two incredible, hopefully wild, because that makes things more interesting.
Yes.
Stories from Reddit, from the thread, am I in the wrong? But really,
am I the asshole?
And then we're gonna play
rock, paper, scissors,
piedra, papel o tijera,
and the winner goes first, and she gets to share her perspective, her take, her point of view, and the loser goes second. We'll do my chalice. Goes second, and she has to try at least to give a different take, perspective, point of view. Why do we do this?
We do that because we love to talk. That's it, short answer. No, but for real, like we realize that we are two people who can really try to see two perspectives to every situation. So we were like, you know what? Let's just really try to find those stories that can be like really wild to the point that people are just like very on opposite sides, on opposite ends of the beliefs.
Yeah.
So, in what we try to do is discuss those things so you, me, everybody here can go home and like think about, you know, how the world is just sometimes seen from very different perspectives. That was a very difficult thing to explain. Why? I explain it every week.
I don't know. Every week you say the same thing. What happened this week?
I don't know.
Well, as they say, there's always three sides to every story. And here in Souls Meet, we like to dissect all of it.
All of them.
So that's what we do. And hopefully you get to go away, go home and be like, you know what? That trouble, that issue, that problem, that argument I had with this person, I can see now why they feel that way. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Adriana and Yadi. Yeah. Or you can be like, I knew it was right.
I knew it was
all
right.
along.
That person is?
Yes.
Yes.
So here we go. Let's start with our first story.
Let's go with the first one
of the day. Hopefully they are juicy, because you know what? Sometimes you guys be fooling us with a question, and the question is like so juicy because we don't read the story. We read it live with you.
Yeah.
And sometimes we're like, ooh, and then we read it and it's like, oh, okay. Anyway, first story is, would I be in the wrong for abandoning a friend who is being abused? My friend and I have known each other since high school. For someone like me, this friendship meant everything. We shared experiences with dating, with careers, with interests, everything. Up until recently, I considered her my best friend. Over a year ago, she got married to someone that had previously, one, stolen money from her prior to dating,
Oh my God.
two, is a family member of an in law, and three, gone through her phone extensively and demanded she erase numbers, notes, etc. Okay. I saw it for what it was, but she got engaged, found out she was pregnant, then got married. Ever since she started dating him, she stopped spending time with me and other friends because any sign of us being against him or close to her was not good to him. All right, fine. I got lucky. I was invited to the wedding when previously we'd spoken about me being included in the bridal party. I wasn't included in that, and that hurt, but I was happy for her regardless. Less than 2 months later, the baby was born. I found out a month later, but I also had major surgery during that time, so I thought we'd cross paths and meet once we were both better. This was not to be. She called me one day out of the blue and told me her husband had been hurting the baby, was arrested and charged, and the baby was taken out of her custody. Oh my God. She asked if she could stay with us, if necessary. I was up in arms for her, ready to go and sit with her in court, potentially testify to her character, the works. She wanted to meet up, talk about how much she was a bad friend to me and how grateful she was to have my support. I told her I was there for her. I loved her and we can fix this friendship with some effort. So I went to trial. She applied for a divorce and a restraining order and got her baby back. The social worker from Child and Family Services and a police officer advocated for her to not get the baby back. Oh, wow. At the time, I thought this woman had my friend terribly wrong. This still haunts me. A month goes by. I call her. I'm having a pretty intense second surgery due to the complications from the first, but I want to check on her before that happens. She answers. She's with the baby, but lets it slip that even though she was granted protective order, she's seeing the father still and is considering getting back with him. I was shocked, to say the least, but I fixed my face and tried to gather as much information as I could before we agreed on a day so I could see the baby for the first time. It's been over 6 months. Besides me checking in around Thanksgiving, read and not replied, I haven't said anything or heard anything. However, I was told by another friend who has also not heard from her that she posted a picture from Easter with the father and the baby. She let the divorce appeal expire in court. Restraining order is still active. Oh my God. Then she took the pictures down for some reason. By that time, I had started to unfollow, unfriend, and unsave her number. I know that it takes, on average, 7 times for someone being abused to leave their abuser, but I don't want to be the person she calls with bad news anymore. I was devastated by the news that her baby had been harmed so severely and that she was going to court. She never reached out on her own without a crisis. She never reached out on her own without a crisis before this. I don't know how I was so blind before, but now I feel horrible about leaving her behind. Would I be a horrible person for unfriending her silently and moving on, even going so far to not answer when she inevitably calls next? Oh, wow.
I'm
It's
speechless.
intense.
It's a very intense story,
Wow.
especially for the friend. I'm just like, and I did not know those numbers, the
I
statistics
didn't know the
of like
statistics either.
seven
7
times.
times. Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Ooh, that made me like, okay,
Mental note.
mental. No, and like made me think about like cases in real life that I'm just like,
You
holy,
leave, leave,
okay,
leave, and then makes sense. Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
So
I know, the chalice.
I know.
Piedra,
Piedra,
papel
papel
o
o tijera.
tijera. Un,
Un, dos,
dos,
tres.
tres.
Would she be in the wrong for doing that? I'm gonna focus on her question because she was like, especially the last one, just before when she ended the whole story. She was like, "Would I be in the wrong for like silently?"
Yeah.
So I don't think she would be in the wrong for unfriending her, but I wouldn't do it silently.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would still send her some sort of like long message or like give her a call or something because I don't know, like I feel like words are very important. They matter. Even if they don't matter right now, they matter in the future. They matter in 6 months. They matter in a year. Obviously, this person, her friend, is very has been abused. So that's why she can't. I guess like something happens with the brain of a person who has been abused, and it kind of it does change it. It does modifies itself
Of
after,
course.
especially if it's been like years of this. So obviously, what she's seeking is what the relationship is makes her feel, not really like her wanting to be with this person because like really no brain in their actual conscious mind decides to be abused. It's just other things that ties you to that person. So hopefully the seventh time
Oh
comes
my
around
God.
so she can actually leave that person and be okay. um but the child is what makes
Yeah.
me be like,
Yeah.
be as loud as you can be, like don't be silent. Like that's the only reason I'm gonna be like, you're in the wrong, you're not in the wrong for leaving this friendship, in the sense that you feel that it's just too much, this person is not listening, this person is, and it can be too much for yourself, you're also going through like medical stuff. But I am going to say leaving it silently. I would say be as loud as you can, as much as you can, because there is a baby in the middle, and this woman needs to hear from every single one of her fronts, every single front, that she needs, like this is the reason why I'm not staying in this friendship, is because I can't see you ruining your life like this. Like if you ever leave him, I'm here, type of thing. If this is what you feel, I don't know what I would do in that case. I think if it's you, men,
Well,
I don't
yeah.
think I would leave you
I know.
ever.
It's really complicated.
It's very complicated.
Yeah.
But I'm saying in her question, okay, I'm kind of like jumping on the other side already. I'm sorry. I do this thing.
Stick to yours.
It's not what I would do.
So you
I don't
say that she's in the wrong.
I'm going to say she's in the wrong completely.
Yeah.
Cuz I'm just thinking right now, like you're my best friend, there is no way I want to leave you. Like it doesn't matter if you're not. I'm going to be like, if anything, I'm going to be sending you a message every single month. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm
Right.
here. I'm here.
Right.
I'm here. Like whenever you can, whenever. Like it's just that I guess people have to manage their own expectations, but that's a different conversation. But yeah, I'm gonna say she's in
Yeah.
the wrong. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I agree. I think she's definitely in the wrong. Um, but I have to go on the other side. So, mind you, you said both.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
um, oh my God. It's really, really complicated because there's so much in play here. I can understand her needing to put up boundaries around this, and it sounds like she's been putting herself out there. She's been reaching out. She's been trying to, she's going through her own thing as well, and she's still trying to be a good friend and checking in on her best friend, making sure that everything is good. So I think she's doing the most that she can.
Hmm.
However, I have a few questions. My number one question is this whole trial thing.
That
I
was intense.
Yeah, I'm assuming. I don't know though. This is what I need to know. I need to know if the trial was regarding the baby's abuse or
I
was it
would think so.
divorce.
No, I think it was both. I think when she explained it, she was like for a divorce and also for the what happened, and that's why they took the baby away. And
Right.
then in a way she's like even breaking the law, and this is that is probably why, you know how she said like, oh, she took the pictures down, I don't know why,
Yeah.
because she's breaking the law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she had a restraining order and everything. Like
Hmm.
you are breaking the law. there's so much at play here. Oh my god, I don't even know how to focus on one thing. But again, I think she's doing the most that she can as a friend. I think you're in the wrong for silently thinking, "Oh, I'm going to leave." If this is your best friend, and I also think it's just, like, if it was you, I would never just leave you. However, this may be a little bit controversial, but for me, I would definitely report that
That
situation
great point, Almita.
because the baby's been abused. What makes you think it's not going to happen again? You decided to get back with the father of that baby. You're putting your baby at risk. For what? I would report that situation 100% because I'm thinking of the baby. If you choose not to talk to me after that, I don't know. I think I did the best thing that I could do for that child. But there's no way that I think that's where she's in the wrong. Not doing something about that
Super
situation.
agree.
I know it's very complicated,
Yeah, that's the
but
thing. Like you start talking about the story, and then you start remembering other things that happened, and it's just like it's just too much.
it's way too
I
much.
I, I get I get her being like I can't keep dealing with this, especially if she like was not part of like the bridesmaids and like
Yeah.
things were already happening where their
Yeah.
relationship wasn't like as close anymore. But it almost like you owe it to society.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you do. You do.
yeah,
It's an abusive relationship. I think it makes sense that she's changed completely with you, and not that it's okay, but it makes sense that she's changed. It's the way that she's coping with being in this situation. I wouldn't leave my friend for that. I would, even though it's, again, there's boundaries and there's only so much you could do, I wouldn't give up on my friend, but it's the baby here.
yeah, yeah.
So I think that's where you're in the wrong.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
It's a crazy one. Oh my god. Okay.
second story of the day. Am I in the wrong for feeling annoyed that my coworkers assumed I was poor and bought me a car? Hey everyone. Oh my god. This is kind of wild and I'm not even sure how to feel about it. I am 24 female, work at a small business with like 12 people total. I'm pretty quiet there. I do my job, keep to myself mostly, and don't really share much about my personal life. I'm introverted, so I just do small talk, smile, agree with people, and get my stuff done. Everyone seems to like me though. I walk to work every day. It's
Good for
about, I
you.
know, it's about 10 kilometers and takes me a couple hours,
Wow.
if
Amazing.
that, but I actually really enjoy it. I jog parts of it when I feel like it, and it's been great for my health. Plus, it's way cheaper than owning a car. I don't need one for anything else in my life, so I just never bothered. If the weather is awful, I'll grab an Uber like 3 to 4 times a year max. But otherwise, I'm walking. A few weeks ago, it was pouring rain in the morning, and one of my coworkers, she's in her 40s, insisted on giving me a ride home after work. I tried to say no thanks, that I was fine, but she basically wouldn't take no for an answer. Kept saying, "You're not walking in this," and made it awkward, so I got in the car. On the drive, she kept commenting how far it was and how she couldn't believe I walked there every single day. I just laughed and said, "Yeah, it's cheaper this way," and left it at that. Don't think too much of it. Well, today, the owner and a couple others called me into the office after closing. They had this whole thing set up. They bought me a car, like actually bought a used car, and had the keys, and paperwork there. Even a big boat. They said that they all chipped in because they felt bad and I was struggling and walking so far. They thought I couldn't afford a car and were trying to help me out. I was completely stunned. I tried to explain that I like walking, that it's not because I'm broke, but they kept saying, "Don't be proud, just take it."
Oh my god.
And we already got it for you. now I feel so weird about the whole thing. They're all acting like they're heroes, and I'm like, this charity case. I haven't taken the car yet. It's just sitting there, and I feel bad, but also kind of annoyed. I never complained about walking or acted like I needed a car. I don't know if I should just accept it to not make things awkward at work or if I should just push back more. I understand this is an amazing thing they have done and I do not want or need it. And if I did, I could afford it, but I chose not to. Am I wrong for if I don't accept it?
Oh my god.
This is an actual problem.
Yeah, it is
Admit
actually.
that this is an actual
Yeah.
problem.
Oh,
A great problem to have. I don't know if it's
think
a
it's I
great
think
problem
it's a
to
great
have.
problem. I think it's a great problem, yeah.
I mean, yeah, you're having people around you that care for you, first of all.
Yeah.
You got a car where a
Like,
lot of people have to,
wow.
like,
Wow. Okay.
where do you work?
I know.
I'll just show up for 3 months
I
working,
know.
like, I'm
Walk
walking all
10
the way here.
kilometers.
I walked 15 kilometers. Um,
Okay.
oh my gosh, I don't even know what to say.
I know.
Piedra, papel, o tijera. Un, dos, tres.
Oh my god. Um. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Okay. Let me put myself in her shoes. I love walking 10 kilometers. It's never been a problem. I'm not broke. I don't need charity. They got me a car. They're telling me, take it. We feel bad for you. I think you're in the wrong. I'd take it. I think she's in the wrong. First of all,
Park it too.
exactly. Park it. Just park it where.
Somewhere
keep walking
close.
to work if you
Yeah.
want to. It doesn't matter if they ask. Oh, it's your car. Now it's yours. Whether you choose to drive it or not, now it's up to you. And that would prove to them I didn't need it.
I just really like to work.
Yeah, I like to walk, but take it. Why wouldn't you accept a free car? That's so thoughtful. That's so. First of all, people normally hate their coworkers. These coworkers are so sweet. They all chipped in to get you a car. They made it a big surprise with a bow and everything. That's so sweet.
Is it red?
It has to be. That's so sweet. I think that's so nice. Honestly, like I don't know why you're annoyed. I understand like, oh, they're pushing, but it's honestly from the bottom of their hearts, it seems like it's such a sweet gesture. So I think you're in the wrong. I think you're in the wrong. I think accept it. If you don't want it, don't drive to work or drive like whatever.
If you don't want it, send it to Toronto.
Yeah.
I'll give you my address.
I don't know. I'm like, no, this is so nice. This is so nice.
I have to go on the
Yeah, you have to go to the opposite side now.
I do not agree with what I'm not gonna do and what I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna find it, but I do not agree. Take it. I will be like, take it. But okay, I'm thinking this must be, for some reason, I think this must be like a small town.
Maybe.
It feels like a small town type of thing where you like just walk.
That would be a small town thing, yeah.
This is definitely not in Canada because you're not telling me you're walking 10 kilometers in the snow.
Right.
Happy
right.
For like 6 months of the year.
No.
So this is probably in like a place where, I don't know, maybe the weather doesn't change as much. So like you're just very accustomed to your life. So for a person who's very accustomed to their life and what they like and how they enjoy life, I can understand. For her, it's like, you don't need to change things in my life, especially because it does create a pressure now that she has to use it. Imagine, like, I can imagine that she's like, hey, I'm here working with these 12 people. It's fine. I keep to myself. Like, I'm having a great time the way my life is being is playing out right now. It's played out right now. And now, because these people gave me a car, they're going to get mad if I don't. It's going to be this whole thing if I don't use it. It might create like this weird, awkward thing at work now. So now my life has to change because other people chose for me.
Okay.
I found it.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm so good at that. No, but for real, like, obviously it's still taken. Fucking take it. because I was thinking, I was like, what if you just like find a nearby parking, right? So you just like drive it to work, then go back and park it somewhere close where you can still walk your, I don't know, 8, 5, 6 kilometers or something. Like you can still walk it. You can still walk home.
Yeah.
But then like you show up at work every day with the car. Just because I can also feel that you might be people pleaser. And that's why you're so worried, right? So if you're a people pleaser, I'm leaving there way out, right? But also that's like super like, I mean, no, that's not really lying. It's just like you don't need to
No.
explain anything to people if you really feel bad that they just gave you this. If you don't care, also you could just be like, you know what, like you can like push it more. You can just like go back there and say like, guys, I need to have a meeting with you guys, and I know this is really hard for you to understand, but I'm not a charity case. I actually have money to buy my own car, so I really feel weird taking this amount of money because I know how much this can be. At least $4,000 for a used car, at least.
Yeah.
Anything less than that for me, they probably gave you something that is gonna
Gonna
break
tomorrow.
down tomorrow. But you can just be like, hey, I know you all chipped in. I feel so bad taking money from you when I can actually afford my own car. So I need you all to listen. Don't talk. Listen. I do not need it. So I can actually sell it again. And I don't know, I'll throw us a party. I don't know if you guys feel, or I'll just really give you your money back. And I am so sorry. I don't mean to disrespect you, but this is completely changing my life in a way that I don't want it to change. And it's not pride. And you guys need to accept it. Right? Or take it to human resources if you have one, which I assume you don't because it's a small business. You can take it to the owner, I guess, or the parking option.
And just keep the freaking car. Keep the
car. In this freaking economy, you'll change. You never know how you're gonna feel.
You might love driving, and you don't have to. I get it. You love walking to work, and I think that's great. And I love the fact that you jog sometimes. That's amazing. But don't you have other places
also,
to go?
Drive it when it's raining. Like,
yeah, there you go. When it's raining, you have a car. You don't have to pay for Uber. Like, you cannot tell me that you only go to work and home. Like,
and if that's the case, maybe also this can be an opportunity from God
for you to
God
also
is being like, okay,
broaden your horizons, meet people,
take trips,
go places. Yeah,
do all these things.
Yeah, you don't have to drive it to work.
Use it for charity. Maybe you can actually maybe start how do you call it when like you do stuff for other people for free?
Charity?
No, but like what's the
volunteer?
You can start like volunteer maybe over the weekend and do things that
you can do so much with a car. You can do so much.
You can put it to work.
Yeah, you can make money. There's so many things you can do.
Take the car.
Also, be happy.
You're 24. Your 30s will come at some point, and they start to hurt. Okay?
Yeah.
So maybe you can just keep it there.
I'm telling you, this is a no-brainer. Thanks for your question, but keep the car.
Keep the car.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us
in this
week's episode, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.